Hello, Sagittarius. This is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your weekly financial and investment advice for the week of May 5th through the 11th. Let's see how we can make this market work to our advantage and get some money, money, money. Your first card out, your energy is the Seven of Swords, followed by a 10 of Wands. Then we have a Six of Pentacles, and ultimately the Queen of Cups. On the bottom of the deck is a Three of Cups. So this week is the energy around you, not your specific energy, but the energy around you is that of celebration, of win, of change, again of happiness, happy and joy. So again, celebration for a win, celebration for a surge in economics, a celebration for family, for home, for hearth. Again, celebration, celebration, celebration. So again, let's keep it upbeat and happy this week. No Debbie Downers, no pessimism, no fussiness. This is a week of, again, good energy. Tap into it. You're going to do well. We have a Seven of Swords here. That is your energy. Your energy is again somebody told you something you just don't believe. They're trying to sell you a bill of goods. Somebody is trying to sell you a bill of goods. Watch your investments. Watch when somebody tells you, hey, this is a great investment. Maybe not so much. Somebody is trying to get you to take something off their hands because maybe they just have a little bit of a turd. And so they're like, I don't want the turd. I paid for the turd. I want you to have the turd, whatever it is. And I'm like, I know it's a terrible thought, but I'm just telling you, this is not a time for you to be looking at again taking a risk on investment. If the numbers are fantastic, how come somebody's letting them go? If it works so well, how come somebody else isn't jumping in on that? This is a time maybe to just again take a step back. This is a time to watch who is telling you what about an investment, who is telling you what about a way to put the money someplace, to spend the money, whatever. This is not the week to listen. This is a week to say, you know what, let me put it in the back of my mind. Let me remember who told me this, and then let me percolate on it again. Okay, this is a Ten of Wands. A Ten of Wands is like you've kind of suspected this. This is you're like, I had that story before. You kind of told me this before, and yeah, I kind of thought that, and it didn't work out well. And again, this is a repeat, the situation. So again, if it's a stock that you've been thinking about going into, and you're like, I'm gonna do it, and you're like, no, I'm glad I didn't. I'm gonna do it again because they're telling me the market's telling me this. Don't do it. If this is another kind of investment, again, if you keep hearing all how wonderful it is, and yet it just doesn't seem to work out, and every time you can't get to the finish line, maybe there's a reason because there's not. So again, look at who's giving you investment advice, where you're getting it from, how is it coming to you, and if it keeps coming over and over again, and it just isn't quite as it's sold, you have to wonder what's in it. Why aren't they jumping on this? Why aren't they doing this? And why is it that they want you to do it? And maybe it's time to stop even paying attention to that. Okay. Then we have here the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is again finding the balance. It's like, come on, if this really is a great investment, again, if this is a great idea, great whatever, where's the balance here? What if you have this, then this? There's got to be some good and bad. You got to get, and if we have this, then how come the other things are this? Again, look at like things. Okay, look at like investments. Look at like investors. Look at again, no matter what you're getting into. Okay, if as say this is again, say this is stock. Okay, and you're looking at getting into a stock, and yet again, you're seeing some things. Hey, you got to buy a stock. The investors are telling you, the advisor, oh, you got to buy this stock because it's the best thing since sliced bread. But if it is, how come I'm also seeing data that there's some weakness in the marketplace, and the marketplace determines how this stock will work because the stock works tied to the market. So again, it goes up and down with the market, and the market's got some weakness in it. How is that working for me? And when it happened last time, and if I had jumped into it last time when you said to jump into it, I see I would have lost then too. So why would I do that? If this is a time to move into some other investment, maybe again, whatever it is, real estate. If this is a real estate situation, if you've been told over again about how great a property is, how great it is, and whatever, and again, it doesn't line up because it doesn't add up. Maybe it's time to not do that. Okay, again, maybe it's time to not listen to that situation. But again, find a balance. You know what's right. You know what's happening. And the Queen here says, be patient. You're going to be happy. You're going to be happy not to move forward, and you're going to find what you need. Again, this is the happiness card. So as long as you don't take the risk, as long as you don't get out there, you're going to be patient. What's coming will be worth it No need to jump immediately unless the market says and the product is as good as it seems. Okay. We have here an Ace of Swords. Again, it's seeing this person through a different light, seeing this advisor through a different light, seeing this investment through a different light, seeing it through a more clear light that says, "Hey, I'm in control. This is the King of Wands. I'm in control. I'm going to understand what I'm going to learn. I'm going to understand. I'm going to take it on myself to make sure I completely know enough. So where again does the balance pay off? And this is the look at that. There's the Justice card. The Justice is like, hey, look at this. I mean, we're talking about balance, talking about scales. This is the scales over here, and then we have the scales here. Again, if it balances out, if the investment is worth the risk, is worth the return, then it makes sense. But question, is it? Again, look at the source. Then we come over here, six, another six. I'm liking that six, and that is the Six of Cups. And that Six of Cups is like, you know what? Keep planting the seed. Keep planting the seed, and it will your benefit will come. The benefit will come because again, that's what the Queen says. She's the patient energy. She's saying, hey, it's nothing is immediate. You're not going to get an immediate benefit. You may have to wait a little bit, but again, keep planting the seed, and eventually the opportunity will arise. All right. We have this Knight of Cups, which again, you're going to move toward a happier time. You're going to move toward it, but we're not there yet because that's motion toward it. You're not there yet. The Nine is here. Nines, be patient. Keep working it. Keep working it. And it's going to come. And then the Fool comes and says, yep, the new opportunity will be in front of you soon. So again, keep working toward it. In other words, this is not the right moment. The opportunity will arise and you'll be set when it does. All right. Liking the energy, loving the energy, by the way. The ones that like this is love. This is great. This is a clarity. So this is a week again. Park the money. Don't do anything crazy. Don't make some major investments. Stay happy. Learn some new stuff. Be in control. Find that balance. Keep looking. And again, planting the seeds, getting the message out there that you're looking for great investments, and those investments will come your way. And as you move toward them, you'll find what you want and you'll take that leap. And when you do, it will make sense at that time and you will be happy. Look at this, both cards saying happiness. Okay. So patience this week. All right. Patience and just continue to learn and grow. With that said, please help me grow my channel. I would truly appreciate it. Share it out. Somebody else needs to hear this information. And hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. And additionally, leave a comment. If you leave a comment, I'll put you into a drawing at the end of the month for either a copy of my book or a copy of the used tarot deck that I give away every month. Your choice. And with that said, love, light, and blessings from me and my family here at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. To you and yours until next week. Have a great one. Again, have the faith, be patient, and the investments will come.